We had been growing different things in cups and different odds and ends in the house. Some things I've transplanted out here. These are Buttercup Squash, I believe. And I got two of these red solo cups here that I've got these things growing in. And they're vining and flowering, wanting to grow. And these over here are the same. From here down to about right there, and then there's another little plant down there which is a bean plant. But I already got that dug and got them put in there, and also got them watered. You see this one's a bean plant. It's already up to right there. But yeah, I've kind of got a good start on some of this. And we've got growing, they're actually on the deck of the house. We got some on the inside of the house too, but we got buttercup squash, which are these, and over there. And I brought some water out to water them. Growing in the house, we also got butternut squash, zucchini squash, yellow zucchini squash, yellow crookneck squash, and all those different things. The dog was after a chicken. Chickens like to come up, try to get the dog food. And the dogs run them off. The dogs play with them. They're not wanting to hurt them or anything. But what I'm going to do right now is, in order to get these in the dirt, I'm just going to continue up along the fence here, right in this area. I'm going to go ahead and clean up there. I'm going to clean up like this area between these two poles, because I've already got that area done. But from there over to this pole, I'm going to go ahead and clean up and get some of these root balls out from some of this big grass. You can see where I got root balls out from some area. I just kind of set them here. I set them upside down so they wouldn't grow. They'd just die. The sun would just dry up the dirt and the plant would die. But these big things like this right here, they got some big root balls underneath them. And that's what I do. I just get the whole plant out, the whole root ball as well. All right, so I'm gonna get busy doing that. I'm gonna set my camera up differently. I was gonna just set it on the ground, but it didn't do very well. So I'm gonna just set it differently so that I can maybe get myself doing a little work here. All right, so there we go. Geez, I don't know how to do this. Maybe it'll fit on the milk jug. Okay. There it goes. I'll just turn the milk jug. That'll do it. All right. All right, let me get busy. One thing I like to do, I always like to use a fork. But before I use the fork, I'm actually going to get in here and just use my hands and start pulling some of this tall stuff up. Get it out of here. Scoot that over. Get out of my way. Generally what I do is I just come in here and see if I can pull things up by the root. If I can't get them up by the root, then I'll just dig them up. Like most of the stuff will come up. Other things, the roots will stay in. And but I just do this and do this and do this until until I got it pretty clean. Then I take my fork and I break up the dirt, and then I'll get the rest of the plant totally out. The rest of these roots and things I'll get totally out of the dirt once I've got it all lifted and crumbled dirt, I guess you could call it. Anything big, I just pull it up by the roots. A lot of the smaller things don't necessarily want to come up. Some of the bigger things don't want to come up. And of course, run across rocks. I always save my rocks. And there's some landscaping fabric here as well. Probably need to move back out of the way. But getting in the grass, it's no big deal. Sure, yeah, I might get some bugs on me here or there, but that's okay. I'll probably go on the other side of this little fence and do the same over there. Woo. Guess you can tell. Oop. Some of these weeds, you know, just come up easily. You get the root ball out, and others don't. And hey, Pooper, what are you doing? You come to say hi. Look at them. Every time I throw stuff over there, they come and get it. Crazy poopers. I call them poopers. I call the dogs poopers because you know why. They just pooper everywhere. You know, they have a lot of fun. They get out and they go and do things. And they love to play. But anyway, it's just a playful name that I use, you know, to describe them. But anyway, I'm getting all this done here. I know it's not the best, but you know what? Doesn't have to be the best. And there's no such thing as perfect, so don't ever think that you have to be perfect at doing gardening. Don't ever think that you have to like do things the way everybody else wants to do it, or the way everybody else thinks you should do it. You just get out there and do what makes you feel good. If it makes you feel good to make it as perfect as you can, then go for it. Otherwise, just get out and enjoy it. Just enjoy your life and enjoy, right? That's what I do. I just get out and enjoy it. So what I like to do is I like to, like after I get the weeds all kind of cleared back like that, I'll just take my fork and just start loosening the top. Not very deep, maybe an inch or two. But just by doing that allows me to get to the little roots. And get all the little roots out. All the little plants. Sure, yeah, things may come back later. Hey poopers, y'all come back for more stuff. This is why they always have ticks on them. They're always out there. Always out there. I need to put some more of that flea and tick stuff on them. I need to get them a bath. We got some of that shampoo that's good for cats and dogs. The shampoo that kills fleas and ticks. So maybe time. Oh, excuse me. It may be time to do that. All right. Back to what I was doing. I don't let them in the garden anymore. When they were younger, you know, it was okay to have them in the garden, but they decided they wanted to get rowdy. They wanted to get really rowdy, and they became destructive. Excuse me. But anyway, that's why I don't let them in the garden anymore. I'm just loosening the top here so I can get all the little plants and roots. And then once I do that, then I'll dig deep and flip it over and crunch it up. I'll be digging close to them. Sometimes you just gotta, just gotta get out in the sunshine. I'm in the shade right now because the sun's over there behind that big tree. But when it was up in the sky, man, it was hot. It was hot out here. Where does poopers go? I think they've been abducted by aliens. Poopers. They're just gone. Poopers. Oh well. Alright. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and I almost stepped on those. I'm just going to go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on it, finish getting all the little plants out of the dirt. Then I'll take my fork and I'll just dig real deep and flip it over and crunch it up. And then I'll dig, with my hand, I dig holes enough to put these little plants down in there, the bottoms. And I'll have it to where the dirt comes up. Not only will this underneath go in the ground, but I'm gonna have the dirt come all the way up to like where these leaves start on each one of these plants. So it'll be the depth of the cup all the way up to here, be under the dirt. That way they get a good rooting in, and then I'll give them a good watering. And then I'll have them all planted. So wish me luck on my gardens. I've still got a long ways to go on it. Still got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I'm running behind, but you know what? Oh, there's the poopers. Hey, poopers. You girls. Leave my plants alone. No, get your nose back out. Y'all don't need to do that. Leave them alone. You eat my plant, I'm going to jump across that fence and whoop you. Yeah, get on back. Get on back. Dogs are amazing. They smell everything. They know those plants are different. Kind of makes you wonder, what do the animals smell? Alright, well. Okay, talk to you later. Give me thumbs up. Okay.